Welcome back to another episode, family. Afro Senpai here. Today I'm going to show you the steps that I took to get to my first $100,000. And within me showing you how, I'm going to explain how you could do something similar. Let's go. When I first got into the stock market around 2019, I didn't really know what I was doing. I just knew that I needed money. I learned about the advantages of pre-tax investments. So things like 401k, 403bs, because I'm a teacher. At my school district, I was asking HR, is there anything like a 403b that the school offers? And they were like, no, we don't do that. But because we don't offer a 403b, you can create one for yourself called a DCP. And I believe I've done an episode on this before, the Deferred Compensation Plan. So when I opened up a deferred compensation plan, it gave me access to this website, and it was the Department of Retirement. The Department of Retirement Systems. Let me log in real quick. Once you get access to this website, it shows you everything that you've done related to your state retirement funds. Note that this website is drs.wa.gov. Every state has to have this. You log into the website. Here's my deferred compensation program. Then I saw these other retirement plans and I said, what is this? And so this was my $7,000 that I found. And then this one was like a couple hundred because I was only there for a summer. These are funds that aren't doing anything because I'm not contributing to them, because I'm not working at the company anymore, or I'm not working at the school anymore. So they're just sitting there growing at most likely 8%, because typically these funds are put into like a large cap market index fund. I have no control over what to invest in. I found this extra money, and because I didn't know how they were being invested, I wanted to take that money and control it myself. So if you choose to do this, you have to match your apples to your apples, right? These retirement plans are similar to 401ks. So I can't transfer these funds into my Roth IRA because your Roth IRA is a non-taxable account because it's money that you've already paid taxes on. But remember, your 401ks are tax-deferred account. When you retire, that's when you pay taxes. So I got my Vanguard account opened up, not a Roth, but a rollover IRA. So I got the $7,000, however much the public employees retirement account was. That was sitting in my Vanguard. Previous school I worked at had our 403b through AXA Equitable. And because I left them, because I was no longer working at the school, shout out to the Hurricanes, again, that money was just sitting there. About $25,000 was just sitting there. And so I said, okay, let me pull out the money. Before I pulled out the money, the people who managed the account would call me up like every year and say, hey, how's it going, blah, blah, blah. And so by this time, I had been in the market myself, and I had been reading books about index funds and all this stuff. And so I was like, yeah, so with these investments, can I switch into some index funds? Because I know that the mutual funds they had me in had higher expense ratios. And I was like, yeah, I want to be in something like a Vanguard index fund. And then he was like, he paused for a second and he's like, yeah, I think some of that money will be in there. And I'm like, you think? Thinking this in my head. I'm like, no, there's no you think, right? This is my money. I'm telling you what I want to do with it, and you're telling me, it may happen. It sounds like you have an agenda. You want to keep it at the mutual fund so you get your commissions or whatever. And that's cool, you know what? That they're just doing their job. So I said, you don't know what I want to invest in. You don't care about me. It's my money and I need it now. So that next round of funds came from the 403b. We're at 32K. And then I was like, you know what? Tesla's about to go big. So I sold off, I think, close to 20K in assets and bought heavily into Tesla. And then that's when things started taking off. And then here's where we are today, 106. If you guys take away one thing from the video, these retirement companies who are just holding on to your money, if you've already left them and you're not going to go back to the company ever, the money is just sitting there, growing, mind you. It grows, okay? It grows with the market, but it also drops with the market. You might not even want to be investing in the market. You might want to put your money in other stuff. So if you are late in the game and you think, man, there's no way I can save enough for retirement because it's too late for me. I'm 50, I'm 55, it's too late. If you've been working at jobs that have put away for your retirement, you can do exactly what I just did. You go into your retirement account, see what funds you have, transfer them into your own traditional rollover IRA account. Now you may feel nervous, you may think it's a big risk, and it could be, but nobody is going to care about your money as much as you do because it's your money. All right, folks, that's going to do it for this episode. And until the next one, continue to smile because you are beautiful. Peace. You're transferring tax deferred to a tax deferred. Tax deferred. It sounds like a noble knight. Young tax deferred. Anyway.